Hello, hello. Thank you so much for joining my live. I wanted to talk to you today about the fact of, what's your trauma cost you so far in life? And basically, the point of, is it not time now to actually release that so that you can find the peace, the joy, the happiness that you actually want in your life? Now, if you're in that space of thinking, yes, but these awful things have happened to me, I'm never going to be able to, release that. I'm never going to be able to come out of this world of it costing me so much pain. These things have happened to me. It wasn't my fault. By the way, it never is our fault. And I'm never going to be able to come out of this traumatized space. I want to say to you that if you are feeling that and you're feeling, desperate, broken with it, I completely understand. That's the space I was in 15 years ago, and B, you absolutely can come out of this space. Okay, and this is what I'm wanting to talk to you about today. So no, and this can be quite a hard sort of thing to understand. I found this difficult to understand when I first heard it, but know that, it is a choice that we can make to come out of this. So just start to have a think about what it's costing you in life at the moment, and I'll just explain a bit about who I am and what I do. For those people that don't know me at the moment, my name's Anna Rashma. I'm a hypnotherapist and wellbeing coach, and I work predominantly with women who have more often than not been through childhood traumas. They may know it at this point in time or not, but they're in that space of, feeling quite stuck, feeling broken. And I help them to discover, challenge, and correct what's been spoilt for them in life's journey so far. So what's there, what's causing the issues that are coming up for them in life at the moment. And it may well be that they don't exactly know what the problem is, but they come to me in this space of, often having tried a number of other things. So counselling, medication being, really strong examples, and still not feeling any better in life. So, my question, have you had enough of your trauma? How much has it cost you in your life so far? And have you, or are you at that point of thinking, fuck this, I am not going to do this anymore, I'm not going to live like this anymore, I'm not prepared to? No matter how broken or desperate you may be feeling, you will have got to that space when you come and work with me of thinking, I am done, I am so done with feeling like this. Okay, so I was absolutely, so a bit of background on me. My healing journey is I started healing from childhood sexual abuse 15 years ago. I was absolutely in that space. I didn't actually realise that I was traumatised first off, but I felt that, life really, I guess, had sucked everything out of me that it possibly could. There was so much pain, it had cost me so much, things were falling apart left, right and centre. My relationship was going down the pan, so I was engaged at that point in time. That was going down the pan. I know full well now that was not my soul partner, my life partner, but at the time it was like, Jesus, I can't hold this together. That was going down the pan. My work was suffering. On the outside I looked like I was in control and I was having fun and I was going out, everything looked on paper like it was great, but I was absolutely dying inside. What was I going to say? There was so many destructive behaviors going on. There was way too much partying, in terms of, drinking too much, out too much. I was absolutely bloody exhausted. This is in my 20s. And and just things like just not looking after my body, so disordered eating and all these things, and it was just chaotic. I talk about helping the women that I work with to move from that kind of chaotic confusion into the calm, and that's absolutely what it's all about. So everything in life really was upside down, friendships, family relationships, everything was just a complete shitstorm, to be perfectly honest. And I was at that point of thinking, seriously, I'm not entirely sure that it wouldn't just be easier not to live than have to live through this. So this is where I'm coming from with this. How much has trauma cost you in life so far? And actually, how close are you to going, fuck this, I am not doing this anymore? Okay. So this is what I want to talk to you about in terms of the work that I do. So these are the kind of ladies that I work with. These are the kind of, emotions, symptoms, life experiences that I work with the people, with the ladies that come to me. And I do that within sort of 3 to 6 month programs. So, we can create, because we're working with the subconscious that will run all of these limiting beliefs. It will create and run the limiting beliefs. It will create all of those trauma responses. It will create all of the symptoms for us. Because we work directly with that, we can bring about, quick, efficient, deep, lasting changes, lasting transformations, rather than the need to, sit through counselling for weeks, months, years. We can get in there and really make those changes. So if you're in a space of deciding that, actually trauma has absolutely taken enough, it's sucked enough life out of you, even if you don't know whether you're traumatized, if you're in this space of feeling like you have had just, everything sucked out of you that life possibly can do, you can potentially, see other people having the happiness, the harmony, the joy, success in business, whatever it may be that you deeply crave. If you've got to that point of having enough of something else, somebody else kind of running your world, rather than you feeling like you're truly in control and truly authentically being you, then do give me a shout. If any of this resonates, give me a shout. I offer free 45-minute calls, discovery calls, to any ladies that want to talk to me about, potentially working together. And we can jump on a call. There's no obligation to it. Okay, we just jump on a call. We see if we're a good fit to work together. And I can talk you through the programs that I've got available. But within that call as well, I can tell you, what I can feel is going on for you, what I can sense is happening for you, what blocks are, the ones that you could potentially focus on first to start creating that change for yourself, to start creating those changes immediately for yourself. I was going to say something else then. And also, if we are not the right fit to work together, then, I will also point you in the right direction of somebody else that can help. So, I never leave people stranded, because the whole point is that I'm here to help people from my own, experiences, from my own healing journey, from my own life's journey. So do get in touch. If there's anything that you are wanting to have a chat about, you're concerned about, get in touch as well. If you just feel, you're feeling this kind of, this brokenness, this stuckness, but you don't entirely know why, because you could well be traumatized. Most people are traumatized to some degree in life, which isn't as scary as it sounds, because actually once you know it, you can then start work on it. But just know that most people are, and it doesn't necessarily need to be from massive events in life. It can be those things that we see as like seemingly smaller events as well. So do give me a shout if you're feeling any of this kind of stuckness, brokenness, and we can have a chat about what might be happening for you, and I can, let you know what I can hear and what you're saying to me as well. So do give me a shout. Hopefully that gives you a bit more sort of, what's the right word? positivity around, you know, that help is there and is out there for us. Just needs to be the right kind of therapy, the right support, the right help, the right life experience from the person that you're working with as well. So take care, lots of love, and hopefully I will speak to you soon.